Brewdog. Surplus of fruit. A demijohn. A fruit crusher. Some apple juice. What could we be making? I know, so it ends up messy, doesn't it? The end result of a brew. You have to wash all that equipment to get that. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, it's the quickest brew video you've ever seen from me. Yeah, just a few snippets. Didn't see the point in doing a full in-depth video on basically getting your old kitchen juicer out, slamming it in a jug and mixing it with some of the other. So, apple juice. Knew it was something, but yeah, still well, it's not bubbling now, but we're just leaving it to settle because it's still quite cloudy. You can see there's a good yeast sediment and a lot of pulp that was still in it as well, but it's under an airlock, so we'll see. Give it another till the weekend and see if she clears up a little. If not, we'll just have a apple and pear cider that's cloudy. Not going to hurt anyone, is it? Anyway, it was just a quick, simple. The fruit was going to waste. It was recycled from the local school. So Ian, if you're watching and the kids have fruit for their dinners, you can always recycle it, mate. Anyway, time for a hop update. First one this year, I believe. Well, time for the first hop update, I guess. On YouTube, anyway. There's been a few on Facebook on the hop co-op. But this is the Styrian Goldings, which is nearly up to the window now, isn't it? Not quite 2 foot. And over here is our Cascade, which I am trying to train up the bamboo. This one's a little bit weaker, but we're going to leave them here this year. There's 2 shoots on this one and 4 on the other one. The first 2 have got a head start. The idea is we're going to put a couple of vine irons up top there and run a wire and put a suitable stake down in the ground here somewhere. Let's go and have a look at the other ones. Well, they're still in the pots because I haven't had chance or time to do the little piece on the front garden where I was going to plant them. It's still got bits and pieces yet to be dug over and a border put in and a new fence. So I don't know what's going to happen with these again. I really do want to get them in the ground this time, as it does keep them very small with a stifled root system in the bucket. The only thing to do is get some of those tub trugs and put them in a larger one if not. But we've got 2 out in the garden on the top part, which I haven't tended to either. They've just sort of been left to let nature take its course. There's no weeding, no feeding, no watering. The same with those really. They sort of caught me on the hop a couple of weeks ago Easter. They were maybe 12 inches out of the pot, and within another 2 weeks they're coming up to the 4 foot mark, 5 foot mark nearly. So they've had a good growth spurt with being well established. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully in the next couple of 3 weeks I can get the area cleared out the front fence, and we'll have all 5 plants along one side and then the 2 new additions in front of the house pending next year's garden change round, and do a little hop plantation in the back garden, as long as everything else comes together in time. Well, what else have we been doing? Well, I've got some more shiny. Managed to pick up 3 sheets of stainless steel. Well, 4, there is another one down there, along with some rubbish my lad has left. He's been buying some parts for his drift car that's lurking underneath that tarpaulin. But yeah, we've got 2 two at 79 inches by 20 inches, which is 2 meters by whatever, and one at 69. So these are going to be the splashbacks that go on the back walls around the tables. Right, time to go back to the comfort of the armchair. Yeah, so the hops have caught me on the hop, as it were. They've my original ones have sort of took off from a slow start with the cold snaps that we kept having, and the cold mornings sort of kept them in bed in the soil where they were nice and happy. A couple of times I checked them and they were sort of only just signing alive. I thought, yeah, I'll clean all the old dead stuff off and get them transferred in the ground, and a few weeks later still haven't done it, and they've gone absolutely mental. But staying on a cider theme for the moment, we have the last of Mick Flatbear's beers beers and ciders that he exchanged with me when he was working down this neck of the woods. This is just cider bee, I think it's a bee, nothing else there. I don't know who, when, where, what or why. But we'll call the old strongbow glass out to press it in at service. Cut there just before the sediment starts coming up. As you see, this is nucleated glass, but slightly hazy, but you can see bags of carbonation coming up there. So it is a nucleated glass, so it does well, it's happily dry, quite a dry finish. Let us know what yeast you used on that one, whether it was a dried yeast. I've used a one of the Young's general purpose yeasts on my little pear and apple cider. After I chucked it in, I looked at the date and it was expired. Used by June 2014. I think it's probably only the third time I've used it. But obviously it still worked. It was a little bit slow kicking off because it was about half an inch of pulp and froth at the top, and the yeast sat on there rehydrated in one clump. So after about 36 hours I just shook the whole thing up and stirred it all about. And then it went berserk. So we don't know what the results are like yet, because still got to bottle it. Bit on the tart side, not that I mind that. Nice and dry. On the medium side, it's not overly dry. A few more warmer days and they'll go down well. Right, on the beer front. Now I think it's been, forgive me Father, I have sinned, it's been 3 weeks since my last Homebrew Wednesday. But I have still been doing homework. We've had a few, well, a few bottles that have already gone into the wash, been rinsed and gone out in the bottle box. Bon Secours, this is the amber, 8%, very yeasty. This is the Hotback Summer Lightning. I just watched Adam's videos, Amarillo Ale. I just had a commercial version of that, mainly because I like the smell, because we had a load brook at work and I thought, that smells nice. I'll get one of them Friday, and that was the last bottle on the shelf. So what was left was just that one. You can even see the scratch marks. So it's from the pack that got bashed, but the rest have already gone. So that's a Crouch Vale Amarillo Golden Premium Ale, 5%. Must be popular because there ain't none left. But I did pick up this year's 2015 Duvel triple hop, where they add an extra hop. We've got SARS and Styrian Goldings, and Equinox is the dry hop, 9.5%. Third year I've had their triple hop. New German lager, or well, new German brewer range we're stocking at work is the pears. This is the Jubel trunk. Their bottles are screw top, unusually, rather than crown cap. If you've seen my Facebook page, you did see me post a couple of humongous bottles. This is the contents, same as of one of those 3 litre bottles. This sadly is not the 3 litre bottle, but yeah, so we got that one to try. And just for Frank, we have oh, you'll recognise those labels, won't you? Yes, the ashtray bears, as some people call them, which is not a fair comment, but yeah, the Schenkerler Rauschbeer. This is the Urbock, the Weizen, and we got the Easter beer as well, which came in, which is the Fastenbier. So we've got a few more smoky beers to put up, plus the other 2 I've still got over there. And I think I've pretty much played out the smoke beer range at work. Jumping across the pond, we have Smutty Nose Bouncy House IPA. And Left Hand Brewing's Black Jack Porter. And Left Hand's £400 Monkey. So we've still got plenty to do. Sport for choice. So the only brewing I got done over the Easter break was the cider. And latest acquisitions on the electric brewery front. Everything's coming from China now, so there's at least a sort of 2-week lead time. But we have got the first delivery of indicator lights, the green ones for the pump and the power ones for the blue. For some reason the blue ones are dearer than all of the other ones, but the only difference is literally you unscrew the lens cover. That's blue. And that is it. These are £2.21 or £2.68 for a pair, so I bought another one. Bought them as a pair, so I've always got a spare. Can just unscrew the filter and utilise it for whatever else is required. So we've got the green pump ones. We're still waiting for the power indicators and all the switch gear to come, and the buzz bars still haven't arrived. They're God knows where, and all the relays are in limbo as well, somewhere between here and China. Just hope they're not on a Malaysian Airlines flight. Right, well, that's it from me for this week. More announcements to come, possibly something new on the channel in the future. We will let you know when I know. Cheers!